I forgot my lines. I'm not gonna lie. What do I normally say to open an episode? Fuck.
I'll send you the script so you can read off of it real quick.
Yeah, script, as if I have one of those.
You clearly had one for this whole episode.
Clearly. I had thoughts. I don't know about a script, but I definitely had thoughts. I didn't think you were gonna reveal the fucking plot twist of the
You should have
thing.
told me then.
No, because it's unscripted. That would be scripting it. So, like, yeah,
you
you
can't
fucked.
get mad at me.
Well, I didn't say I was mad at you. I was
You
just
sound pretty
mad
mad.
at you. Yeah, that's my thing. I'm always mad about something. It's not my fault. It's just built into my personality at this point. I would say I'm working on it, but I don't want to lie to any of you.
I think we established that little tidbit still didn't it didn't change the fact that it could still be up in the air.
Yeah, that's true.
It could still be.
All right, let me gather my thoughts here. All 4 of them. 2 of them are eating.
Hey, that's one more than last week.
Hey, shut the fuck up. Welcome everyone to the Force Unscripted bonus episode. We are lucky to have our boy RampageReviews here for a bonus episode with us, so that's going to be awesome. We're going to answer a couple of questions that we have stacked up from the weeks prior, and we will also be debuting Exotic's personal little segment this show too, so be ready for that because I don't think Hunter knows what it is, and I just found out what it is, so we'll get to play that all together. That'll be fun. And then we'll have our 3 segments done. And so that you can expect different segments on different bonus episodes. You'll just have to guess which one is going to be which. So starting off with some questions, and anyone feel free to take point on answering any of these. But the first question is, if you could have any color lightsaber, what would it be and why?
Oh man, that's like the easiest hard question I've ever heard, or the hardest easy question I've ever heard. Wouldn't she?
He wouldn't pick a lightsaber.
That is valid. I wouldn't. I would pick a blaster. However, I do own lightsabers, and I used to think that I was a purple bitch because
hold up,
I like the color purple.
whoa, no, hold up. Why purple got to be a bitch?
No. I used to think that I was a purple bitch. I was a bitch for purple.
Okay, fair.
Not that purple was a bitch. Okay, yeah.
Okay, good. I'm glad we specified that.
But after having like owned all these like nice-ish lightsabers and you know playing around with them and picking colors and stuff, I tend to gravitate towards like either a pink or which isn't really a thing, so like a teal almost. Teal seems to be the one that I like vibe with the most.
Okay. But why? That's
why?
My question. Yeah, because it says what would you pick and why?
Aesthetics? I don't know. Like
okay,
when it's dark, when I'm in a dark room and I'm spinning a lightsaber around, like yellow don't do it for me. Red kind of does it for me, but not really. But that blue, man, like the saber that it's a teal saber that you gave me or I bought from you, but it has a blue instead of the correct color. Like I loved that teal on that, and I've just kind of been sticking with that.
Okay, he's blue, dabba dee dabba da, or he's teal. Like, well, it's a shade of blue, I guess.
Well, mine's pretty easy. I mean, gotta go with that dark saber because I mean that's just like the best looking lightsaber in the entire fucking.
You kind of stole mine. That's kind of where I was gonna go.
I mean, just the uniqueness of it. To be honest, like can't really beat it.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to also like it was between dark saber and yellow for me, and I would say green because green's my favorite color, but it just feels like played out, and because I do like the idea that green is a more consular like Force strong Jedi. But yeah, the dark saber color is awesome, and I like yellow because there's that lore about yellow being the Jedi Sentinel color, and that just feels like a prestigious, almost like a prestigious position for someone to take on at the Jedi Temple. Like you're like the guardian of the Jedi Temple. I think that's like a cool thing, and so I think that's why I would go with either yellow or dark saber.
So sadly, I'm a purple bitch, I guess.
Well, that's your picture there, so that makes sense.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've always loved curved hilts and purple. I used to be a big like yellow fan because in like 2014. So one of my favorite Star Wars games of all time is Star Wars The Old Republic, and one of my favorite cinematics from it is the Arkin and Thexan cinematic where Arkin and Thexan are in front of their father Valkorion, and they have yellow lightsabers. And I actually have Arkin's hilt. Oh, I don't know if you knew this or if I told you this, Rampage, but I own 32 lightsabers. So like I have like a shit ton of lightsabers.
There's a
So
fuck ton of lightsabers.
yeah. Ask Winchi. He's seen all of them. Like I love showing off my lightsabers. But
Where
purple.
did you buy your lightsabers? Where are they all from?
Yes.
Yes, yeah. I have gotten them from manufacturers such as my
Like what
favorite
brands, I
guy.
should say.
Yes, like I have Disney ones. I have Master Series ones. I have ones from Saberforge. I have ones from Dark Wolf. I they're from all over, man. I don't always pick up new ones. I mostly I use Facebook Marketplace and a bunch of lightsaber groups on Facebook to kind of pick up my stuff. But I have manufacturers from all over. Like I have one of each at least of like the major ones. I've got some what's the brand that I fucking hate now because they basically run sweatshops. Ultra Sabers. I've got them. I've got some LGTs. Yeah, I just have a ton of them. If you ever want to see, you could probably name someone's hill, and there's like a 90% chance I have it. There's still a couple I'm missing, but I basically got most of the main characters ones. But
That
yeah,
is pretty cool.
the Arkin one is my favorite, and that's what made me fall into, or is one of my favorite rather, and that's what made me fall in love with the yellow. But my color is definitely purple. Purple 1, yellow 2. And the reason for the purple is again, we had this talk on Twitter the other day. I think purple is very representative of balance on both sides of the Force. At least that's how I've always taken purple lightsabers, because Revan, because Mace mostly, even Jaina, as I had mentioned, and so that's why I like the purple. Also, purple is just one of my favorite colors. And then the yellow I liked because it just, I think it was you who said like it with the Sentinel like type thing. Like it feels like to me it feels like a very regal color for a lightsaber. That's how I always viewed it.
I like that word. That's probably the word I was searching for. But yeah, I do like that too.
All right, next question that we have here is, what is your favorite Force ability? And it can be light. It says in parentheses, it says light or dark.
Force choke.
Kinky.
Gotta be my favorite.
Is it
I gotta-
for kinky reasons?
No.
Damn.
I gotta say Force Persuade, or at least the Jedi Mind Trick, that kind of thing. I know Force Persuade and Jedi Mind Trick are they're kind of two different. Force Persuade's a little bit more a stronger ability, but yeah, the ability to make someone think the way you want them to think for a minute to accomplish what you need to accomplish. How that, I know, and it doesn't work on everybody, but how awesome is that? Like if you need, yeah, I need you to turn the other way for a minute. Like, okay, so.
Oh, look, a distraction. Where?
Yeah, and they wouldn't know anything about it because it just then it becomes their own thought, So it's kind of crazy.
Okay.
I'm thinking Shatterpoint just because I
Fuck
like
you. Have an original
shut
thought
up.
for once, you piece of shit.
Well, maybe you should have gone first, and then it wouldn't be original. But since I went first, yours is the unoriginal thought.
Well, joke's
Get
on
wrecked.
you. I'm not picking that one anymore.
I'm thinking Shatterpoint. There's a couple, like some of the Sith sorceries I think are really cool. I just don't know enough about them to be like, oh yeah, this one particular Sith sorcery with this name. Like I think they're cool because it's more of like a practical application rather than just like a pure power kind of thing, kind of like how you like the manipulating people's minds. It's more like a practical use. But because I love Mandalorian so much, the fact that there's a power that can just like look at your armor and be like dink and then your armor explodes, I think is really cool, also terrifying. I hate it as much as I love it because for that fact that somebody could totally just shatter my Beskar.
I have not read Shatterpoint yet, so I have yet to learn the intricacies of that power, but that's a good one.
If you like
It shows up a
Karpyshyn's-
couple times.
Yeah, if you like Karpyshyn's writing style, you'll love Matt Stover.
Okay, nice.
Matt Stover is very much the dude bro writer. Like, he writes the best action in all of Legends, in my opinion. Like, his fight scenes, all amazing. His novelization of Episode 3, the best novelization of any of the movies out there.
Can I just say, to kind of piggyback off that there's a woman author that of one of the High Republic books I'm reading right now,
Claudia Gray?
Cataclysm. Which one?
Claudia Gray?
Nope. Lydia Kane, I think her name is either Lydia Kane or Lydia King. I can't remember exactly. But so far, amazing. writer, and it's hard to put that book down. So
See, I haven't
yeah.
heard of her. I had heard about Claudia Gray, so that's what I thought you were talking about, because I know she does some of the High Republic books also. But see, now you've got, honestly, your reviews and like the way you talk about them has got me looking like I'm trying my best to power through Legends as fast as I can, because I'm gonna do what you're doing, and I'm gonna do them in chronological order and try to catch up to you.
Yeah, it's not all of them are easy to get through. Like some of them were kind of like hard for me to like push on. But you just try to enjoy the content for what it is, Star Wars content, and but that just sucks when when you pick up one and you're like 30 pages in, you're like, oh God, I got like 350 pages left.
Oh, I know that. I know that feeling. I know that feeling.
Sucks.
It's
All
only
too
an
well.
hour. It's only an hour. We can do it.
Yeah.
I feel you on that one. I think I can catch up to you because you're doing both at the same time. So I feel like with the in between books that you have to read for Legends, I think I can catch up to you.
Okay. You're not gonna go canon though?
No, I'm still gonna finish my Legends timeline first and then hit canon. But once I hit canon, I'm hitting it in chronological order. So
Okay. All right.
I'll meet up with you at some point. I promise.
Okay. All right. That sounds
He's gonna
good.
make me read them too, so
Oh,
will also
absolutely, I am.
be catching up.
You bet your sweet ass you're gonna read this with me. Hey,
Well,
we're
the one
doing
author I
YA
kept
too.
hearing about, the one author I kept hearing about was Charles Soule. So that's the next one after this one I'm getting into.
Oh,
the
right, he
Light of
wrote
the
that
Jedi.
big one. Yeah.
And so I'm interested to see what his writing style is like because everybody kept talking about him. So
See, now what I'm sad about though, and we'll get to the next question soon, I promise, guys. But what I am sad about hearing for the canon timeline is that Zahn books just don't hit like they used to. Because Zahn is my favorite Legends author, and I heard that he did not come with the heat this time for canon.
okay.
I heard it wasn't bad, but that's an L for Zahn, because all of his stuff in Legends, at least in my opinion, and a lot of other people's opinion too, are just hit every time. And the fact that it wasn't the case for canon, I'm kind of apprehensive, but on like the worst side of that.
Yeah, I never read any of the old Zahn books with the Thrawn trilogy and stuff like that. So that'll be interesting to kind of like compare and contrast his new and old works when I get to that point.
Yeah. All right. Next. Oh wait, I didn't even answer my part. I just realized that. Oops, we got kind of sidetracked. Okay, so my force ability, since I can't fucking say Shatterpoint because I'll be unoriginal, I'm gonna have to go with just basic ass Force Lightning, honestly, because like the namesake of the show is The Force Unleashed, which is like my #1 Star Wars game, and in that game, like you could like, but the first thing I would do was increase like my force pool and my force lightning, so I could just run forward, spray lightning, and everything die. And that's just how I am. Like that's what I like to do. So force lightning is gonna be my answer for force power.
All right.
Okay, next question. Sorry, I gotta go back to the list. We're backlogged on questions for once. In all of Star Wars, both Legends and canon, which character has your favorite design?
Oh, okay. Has like just the way that they look, or we're just talking about looks?
I mean, there's no like explanation, so I guess
Okay.
it just
Yeah,
says design.
the best design. Revan does have like a really like as intimidating as he is with his power. He does have an intimidating look as well, like with the helmet and everything. So that's definitely up there. But I mean, hey, Vader's classic, man. It wouldn't be wrong to choose Vader either.
Did you ever hear the Force Facts episode we did like 2 or 3 weeks ago? Or actually, it might have been longer than that now. But one of the Force Facts, which was it was a new thing for me to discover too. Originally, there was no like Vader is like this torn up dude that got burned on Mustafar under his suit. His suit was originally designed like that, and same with the stormtroopers, with vacuum of space in mind. So they wear those costumes because they were supposed to be protected from the vacuum of space.
Okay, all right. So well, I mean, when you get to episode 6 though, and you uncover his face, he still looks like
Well, no, by then they had
deformed to
fleshed
some
out that
degree.
idea.
Okay, I got you. Okay.
But originally, for like A New Hope,
For
they hadn't
episode
got that
4,
far.
yeah.
Yeah, they hadn't got that far.
Well, they hadn't called Luke and Leia sister and brother yet either. So that's just, man, that I don't want to like go off on another tangent, but what a retcon.
I mean,
You get to the 6 and
they're from Space, Alabama.
Yeah, right.
Well, one of
Yeah.
them is.
True. I say honestly, my favorite character design is probably like Valkorion from the Old Republic, which is he has two names. So I posted a gif of him, but that's Valkorion, and then you see the one in the mask, that's Arkin. But Valkorion's design I think is really cool. That's just like another persona for Vishit though. They're the same person, just different bodies.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, that whole storyline is really good. That's one of the reasons why I like the Old Republic more than like a lot of the other games, is because of how lore heavy it is. And so like every book that's titled The Old Republic, so whether it's a Drew Karpyshyn book or who else was it, Sean Williams that did one too? I think Sean Williams
Yeah, he
wrote.
did. Yeah, he did one, and Tim Levin, I think, did one too.
Tim Levin did the Dawn of the Jedi one.
Didn't he do an Old Republic one too?
Not that
Look at
I know of.
Hold on, I'll go look. 1 second.
Yeah, it was I see Drew and Paul Kemp.
Oh yeah, yeah, it was Paul Kemp. You're right.
Yeah. Oh
Y'all
yeah, I
both
have
going to your libraries.
Yeah, I have my chronological timeline right behind me.
Yeah, I put my books in order on my bookshelf behind me. So
Yeah, but if you any of those, all of those Old Republic books match the game. So like Deceived matches the game, which I
Okay.
loved. But yeah, there's a lot of lore. But yeah, you find out Vishit is also Valkorion. So
Oh.
it's pretty cool. But yeah, Valkorion has my favorite design. I actually love that entire period. The Infinite, I think that's the Infinite Empire or the Eternal Empire. They're called something like that. But all of
Eternal
yeah,
Empire.
yeah, Eternal Empire. Yeah, all of their design, they're like white clad armor with like gold accents. I love that. That's like one of my favorite color schemes.
oh,
Yeah,
like-
mine would
it's like
actually be the Eternal Twins, and that's what my character is actually loosely based on, is their armor design.
Oh, okay. Are you an Arkin fan or a Thexan fan?
Arkin before he got fucked up, and Thexan after, because I'm not a big fan of like the robotics, but
I thought it would have been cool if they did his mask differently. I did not like the fact that his mask wasn't symmetrical. Like, why did it have to go over part of his mouth too?
yeah.
But yeah, those are my favorite character design, at least.
I don't know. Looking at that, I kind of like that look though. It's
again very regal.
it creates more mystery. I feel like if it was like symmetrical or just covered the mouth, like it's like kind of been said and done. So it's unique, definitely. Yeah, it's
His
interesting.
lightsaber hilt is actually insane though. I'll take a picture of mine when she answers his portion, so I can show you what it looks like, why I love it so much.
Okay.
Okay, so for me, I got like a three-way tie, and I will broker no comment about my three from Nikita here, but
You're a
I
piece
like
of shit.
yeah. I like Ventress and Maul a lot as like characters who aren't Mandalorians, but my favorites are probably either Jaster or Django. If it's, we're talking Mandalorians, I like Jaster Muriel's armor a lot. I think he looks really cool in the Open Seasons comics about Django. But in terms of like other non-Mandalorian characters, I do like Ventress and Maul a lot. Mostly Ventress, but Maul's just kind of, a badass in his own right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. My picture doesn't look as good as those hilts because my run is from the first run by Dark Wolf. I'm pretty sure he makes the best like Arkin saber, but like mine is an aluminum shaft that has 24 karat gold on the front and an open crystal chamber. So that's why it's dead. I didn't charge it, but that's
Okay.
I love that hilt design. I love the open crystal. It's the only open crystal chamber I have.
That's a good one. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Have you guys seen that? There was some kind of a reveal that happened where they created a lightsaber model that actually the blade retracts and extends.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the guy that they bought the patent from that on TikTok, I watched him develop it and then he sold it to Disney.
How does that even work? Does he just have does it work just kind of like I don't know how
Well,
to say
he
it, but
never really explained it. He only showed it as he developed it, and I understand why, but I have no clue how it works. I want to know what
Doesn't
material it is.
Doesn't
yeah.
it work like a tape measure? It's like a reflective material that's rolled up inside the hilt, and then it extends.
Oh, so
into
it's
the...
soft?
Yeah.
Oh, so you can't fight with it?
No, absolutely not.
Oh, then I don't care about it. I'll stick with my fucking polycarbonate blades that I can fucking beat the shit out of someone with.
Yeah, it's definitely not fightable, but it does extend.
I'd
It
rather
looks
take-
super legit when you watch it happen. It's pretty
Definitely
cool.
easier to carry around and better for cosplay, I'll agree, but I want to fight shit, so I want my polycarbonate blade.
Yeah, I can't argue with that. And it's cool, like the stuff they come up with where you hit and you get the light effects and the sound effects and all that kind of stuff with lightsabers. Like that's a lot of stuff they come up with nowadays. Is so cool.
Oh yeah, the soundboard. But you know what? I will say, like, as much as I love supporting creators, sound fonts, there are too many of them and they are too fucking expensive to be sounds. So
Yeah.
I
Where
figured
are
out
you
how
getting
to
your sound fonts from? Mine are usually pretty cheap.
okay, I started making mine. That's why my when I turn on my Depa Balaba one, it either is children screaming because fuck them kids, or it's Samuel L. Jackson saying surprise motherfucker, and then it turns on. I made my own sound fonts. It was really easy to do. So I'm not paying for that shit. I'm
I'll
not
send you
paying
the
for
website.
sounds.
I'll send you the website I go to.
Are they free?
No, but they're not
I'll,
expensive.
okay, what part of I don't want to spend no fucking money don't you understand?
You gotta support the creators. Like what?
I ain't gotta support shit but my ass in this chair, and that's why I have the chair to support my ass. All right, well that's enough. That's enough questions. Oh wait, let's see. These retractable lightsabers will not be sold by Disney. They are only for the actors in their amusement parks. That's lame. We got the fact check from Brick Theprio on that one.
What if I'm not mistaken? Those hilts are still rather thick compared to actual hilts that you can buy from manufacturers nowadays.
Probably.
That's why I don't like the Disney park sabers because they're really fucking thick for no reason.
They also, you can't fight with those blades because they're like neopixels, but they're non-battle grade neopixels. So the second you fucking hit them, they'll crack.
Yeah. Display blades are not it.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know if you've ever bought a Disney lightsaber, Rampage, but if you're ever gonna buy a Disney lightsaber, get them secondhand from someone on like a marketplace or something, or if you're going to pay full price for them, make sure you're okay with them just always being wall queens. Don't try to fight with them because you will waste your fucking money.
I'm too old to be doing that stuff anyway. But
Hey, you're never too old to hit someone with a big light up stick. Don't forget that.
I had a chance to buy one. I was at the park, but I didn't realize that the shop that you bought them from, you had to like have an appointment to buy it. And if you didn't make an appointment, like it was only like morning, midday, or afternoon appointments. And if you didn't make an appointment like the day before or early that morning, you probably weren't going to get one.
Oh, the Savi's workshop thing?
Yeah. So I showed up there at like, I don't know, 4:30, and they closed at like 6. And they're like, oh, if you don't have an appointment by now, then you're not getting in. I'm like, oh, geez, great. Okay. So I didn't even have a chance to even decide if I wanted to make one.
That's lame. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is what it is. I now I know. So next time I go, I'll make sure to set an appointment.
I mean, if you want some like quality grade fucking sabers, go to Corbanth, my favorite fucking manufacturer.
Aren't
Okay.
Corbanth empty unless you pay to have them installed though?
I mean, that's about 99% of every fucking manufacturer. You can either get them empty or you can get them installed.
Just do Saberforge. Saberforge is better.
No, Corbanth's better. Saberforge is more reasonably priced.
Okay, I'll agree with you on that one.
Yeah, I fucking.
But I think the quality of both is this. I have Corbanth hilts and I have like Saberforge hilts, and like the Corbanth hilts are only like marginally or like slightly marginally better.
I think they're machined a little bit better.
Yeah,
that's
but,
my
like,
opinion though.
Barely. No, I agree with you. It's just like it's not worth the price difference in my opinion. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean.
It is better. It is better.
Corbanth's Satil Shan blade.
Yes, but how much are you spending on the full saber staff installed?
It's only like 1,600.
Yeah. See, only 1,600.
So if we're talking about lightsabers, like when they first came out with the crossguard hilt, like what did you guys make of that? And do you think the design is practical because it feels like there's room to slide your lightsaber down and cut off one of the crossguards, rendering that useless because that's what a crossguard is supposed to be for. So,
can I answer this one?
The thing about fine.
Okay, go ahead.
You've been talking.
Okay, go, ugly piece of shit. You smell like beef.
So yeah, thank you. I ate so much beef last night. That makes sense. I puked a lot.
Serves you right.
Yeah, fuck you. So the thing about the like lightsaber blades is that they're like polarized, and they actually the sabers actually attract, which is why you get those like clashing bits where they're stuck their sabers together and they're just kind of like pushing against each other. Sabers are actually like attracted to each other, so the fact that he has the crossguard there might honestly protect it a little bit from the hilt of the saber being cut in half, like we've seen in some cases. Like whose saber got cut in half in somebody's did. Obi-Wan's did, right? Versus Maul. Didn't
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like it would actually probably protect it a little bit because it would either the blades would either be attracted to the crossguard like blade itself or to the main blade, and it would just kind of skip over that little diagonal bit. But if it didn't have that like capability, then yeah, it would, if they weren't attracted to each other, yeah, you would just like slide your saber along his and boom, it's gone.
Right.
Yeah.
That's something like if you didn't know that, that's what you're looking at it like. What's the fucking point, man? Unless you can come up with a way to have a crossguard saber just be continuous from the blade to the crossguard. But yeah, that makes a lot of sense though when you say it like that.
I
You
know
know
in
what?
the
I'm actually proud of him. He answered correctly for once. Good job. Once you get a cookie.
we will
I
be
don't want cookies. I
seeing
don't feel good. I puked up all that beef.
a lot more cross-guarded lightsabers whenever they do more stuff in the High Republic. Because if
Oh
you
yeah,
look at the art book,
Stellan.
yeah, Stellan Geos is just one of them. But there's so many different sabers with crossguards in the High Republic. Like if y'all
Yeah.
haven't seen, I'd definitely check out the art book for the High Republic that Disney released.
Yeah, I've already heard of some crossguards in the books that I'm reading, so yeah, I think they like to latch onto that design, and who knows, like, what if we see like a falchion like lightsaber design or something like where it's like a curved blade. I don't know if that would be possible at all, or if they would even come up with something to where that would be possible, but that would be pretty interesting.
Well, I don't know about curved blades, but light whips exist, and those are technically curved when you whip
Yep,
them.
they do have that.
But yeah, I don't think you could actually have like a curved blade without having some other device that's like extended from the lightsaber to curve it. Because how else do you get
Yeah.
plasma to curve?
Yeah, I don't know what the science would be behind that, or the faux science, I guess you would say, but I guess yeah, I don't know, but it would be. But I know by creating the crossguard, they definitely wanted to like dive into different like just historical sword designs and see how they could evolve the lightsaber. So that would be interesting to see where they go with that.
Yeah, I always wanted them to go past just the straight blades, which is why I think that's why I love curved hilts so much, because it's just very different from the standard hilts. And that's also why I like the light whip that you see Lumia have. She's another later Legends character, but she uses a light whip, and you find out from Luke that like the only way to combat a light whip is to have a Shoto blade with your like actual lightsaber blade. Like you basically have to fight like in a Ahsoka style to fight it. You have to have the
Oh, yeah,
double
no.
bladed, and one's got to be a Shoto.
Okay. Yeah, the light whip's really interesting. Bane had a curved hilt, so to make it full circle there.
And Githany, his girl interest, whatever, she had a light whip.
Oh yeah, that's right, she did. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forget. I have Bane saber right behind me. I love it.
Oh, you have Bane Saber?
Yep, the Bane Mark
Oh,
II.
that's sweet. Nice.
All right, that ends our question portion. Even though we also got kind of off track.
Looks like that, yeah.
It's
Unscripted a
okay.
little bit.
Like I say, it's fun, man. It's fun. We've really enjoyed you here, but we are going to kind of hand the show over to Exotic for a little bit. He's going to be introducing his new segment for our bonus episode. So Exotic, take it away, buddy.
So what I will be doing is pretty much a would you rather. So I just pretty much open up with two different scenarios, and pretty much y'all will just answer which one you would rather do and a little explanation on why.
Oh God, I
Then
can't
two.
wait to give mine.
I mean, you don't even know what the two options are yet, so
Yo, no, but I mean, like, we get to do it too. You're not the only one gonna be asking stuff.
yeah.
So,
So for my first one, it would be: would you rather be indebted to the Hutts, like the entire Hutt Council, or would you rather steal from Emperor Palps himself?
oh fuck it, no, I'd rather be in debt to the Hutts. Fuck that.
Yeah,
Fuck.
and Death of the Huts, yeah.
I'd
I
rather
don't
steal
want-
from Palps.
No, I don't want to get near that fucking evil, gay, genius, galaxy brain fuck of a Sith. Nope. I'll take the Hutts. Fucking slime over me, Hutts. Throw me in prison. Feed me to a Rancor. Do not put me near that evil bastard.
Also, how long was Han in debt to the Huts and just could live life?
I think he was on the run, because I'm reading that series right now, and I believe he was on the run for about 3 to 5 years, somewhere in that time frame.
He's indebted to the Hutts for I think like more than like 30 years or some shit.
No, not in Legends at least. I don't know how it works in canon, but in Legends for sure not. I'm reading the Han Solo trilogy right now, where he's a smuggler for them right now, and the Empire is about to fucking bombard the fucking Nar Shaddaa.
You're reading
mean-
the Han Solo trilogy where Jango Fett's dad, Jaster, goes
Yeah,
by
we can
Boba
ignore that
Fett, and
part.
Boba Fett is Boba Fett 2, and he
Oh
has
yeah, so
a
exotic. So you remember when the last time we were talking and you
Mhm.
thought about Boba Fett 2? Happened to stumble upon the book where they mentioned that. So
So the
like
fucking Wikipedia was right.
the Wikipedia was
Sorta.
right in a certain aspect, but it was because that book was written before Jango Fett was a character, and that whole the Fett line hadn't been flushed out yet. So like the information about like Boba in that book is technically inaccurate, and I don't think it's canon. But the rest of the book is canon.
Weird.
I talked with some people in the Star Wars subreddit about it. We had a long discussion about it. I tuned out halfway through because I got tired of the actually. So can you please tell us, Mr. Winchie, Sir Mandalorian, Sir Person, Doctor, Professor Mandalorian, why you would choose Palpatine over the fucking Hutts?
Because, first of all, the Hutts control the entire Outer Rim, and I'm not a fucking Jedi, sycophant like you. And so I'm just a dude with guns, and Cad Bane did okay against all the Jedi and Sith, alright? So if Cad Bane can do okay against Palps, I'm cool with that, but I don't think Cad Bane ever wants to be on the bad side of the Hutts, which is why he's working for what's their buckets in the Boba Fett show. The Hutts are like thousands of years old. Like each of them lives a ridiculously long time. When they were not fat fucks, they were massive, muscular, like galaxy dominating, conquerors. I'll take one gay boy closeted, Palps who never leaves his little chair over the entire Outer Rim.
Hard to argue.
Because you said the count, you didn't say just one hut, which is what Han was
Yeah.
indebted to. You said the entire council of
Yeah,
huts.
the entire Hutt Council.
So I'm gonna take Palps.
No, I'm still
Yeah.
taking the Hutt Council. I don't care.
I mean, me personally, I would take Palps because I mean, like at the end of the day, he's not gonna come out personally trying to hunt you down. He's gonna fucking
Exactly.
send some like fucking like a squadron of fucking troopers to come beat your ass. But like you could take them down. The Hutt's got like their whole array of fucking bounty hunters. They got like the entire Outer Rim just looking for you nonstop.
Okay,
I mean,
but you're saying me as in Nikita, not like my character. It's like if I personally were thrown into the Star Wars universe and had to choose, like I'm not finna go after. I'm not finna get near Palpatine. I'm not gonna do it. Give me the Hutts. I don't care. I don't have any special force powers. I ain't even got a gun. What am I gonna do? What the fuck am I gonna do? I'm broke. I don't got credits. Give me the Hutts.
well, you just gotta think about it like, oh, would you rather run away from like a squadron of 5 fucking like elite troopers or every single bounty hunter in the entire galaxy?
Every single bounty hunter in the entire galaxy, because then I die sooner. The
The
more
goal
people
is to
after me,
live.
the faster. I'm not gonna live. I ain't got a gun. I can't defend
You
myself
could buy a
regardless.
gun.
What money? What money? What money am I gonna buy a gun with?
If you're indebted to the Hutts, you got some money.
Yeah, no. Give me the
If you
Hutts.
steal from Palps, you can obviously steal something.
Give me the slug people. I can sweet talk slug people. I cannot sweet talk Palpatine. I could talk myself out of a situation with the Hutts, or at least better my fucking years of torture that I'm about to endure.
I
I'm
mean,
not gonna be able.
you saw how well sweet talking the Hutts did for Han.
Yeah, but after he had sweet talked them thousands of times.
Yeah, but you ain't got like Han's fucking like mojo. Like you can't fucking sweet talk him that well.
Debatable. I have sweet
That's
talked
not
my way.
debatable.
I have sweet talked my way for a solid 28 and a half years, and I'm doing a damn
No,
good job at
it's
it.
not debatable.
I got you on this podcast.
You didn't sweet talk. You just said, "Hey, you want to join the podcast?" I was like,
And
"Sure."
was it enough?
That was not sweet talking. That was
But
just
was it
asking
enough?
a question.
It doesn't matter. Was it
It was
enough?
just asking. That was
But
just
was it
asking a
enough?
question.
But was it enough?
All right, I'll leave. Goodbye.
I was speaking your language. It got you on the show, didn't it?
That's not sweet talking.
But it was your language. It got you on the show. Did it work?
No, you
Maybe
asked
my
you
answer
asked me
helps.
you asked me a question.
But it worked. You're just mad.
Nope, you just asked a question with 2 answers, either yes or no.
And it wasn't no. I win.
You
GG.
had a 50-50 chance.
And I won. GG. That's pure sabak right there.
No, that's luck.
I'm Han Solo.
No.
All right. Would you rather go down on a hut or melt both your legs on Mustafar?
Melt both
But you
my
got,
legs on
but you
Mustafar.
wait, hold on. But you gotta sit there on the edge, like you can't get thrown in. You have to sit there on the edge of the lava bank and put your legs into the lava yourself. No one can help you.
So I would probably go. I could get new legs. All right, I could get some cybernetics. But the thing about it is like once you put your feet in, you're not gonna feel that pain anymore. Your brain will shut off your pain receptors. But going down on a hut, like I gotta taste that. I gotta smell that. I
Gotta
gotta
live
feel
with
that.
that.
Pass.
You gotta live with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fucking turning into Darth Vader left, right, and center. Like, fuck that.
Oh my god, I don't know if I want to answer this question.
You gotta.
Yeah, I have to agree. Like a Mustafar, there's just so much shame and anger and frustration if you chose the former. I don't even want to repeat it. It just sounds terrible.
So y'all gonna leave me the odd man out on this one, huh? Cause I'm eating the hut pussy. I love my
Yeah, because you'd
original
like
legs.
it.
I probably would. You never know what the goo tastes like.
Probably
I
tastes
can
like
get
that.
I can get the taste out of my mouth. I can't get my original legs back, man. They may be shitty, but they're mine.
Your legs would be better if you get
I
cybernetics.
don't care. I'm going for the
Robo legs,
hut
bro.
punani. It's mine. I guess I'm just more down bad than you guys. I'm so sorry that you have to see this side of me, Rampage.
No, that was a really rough one, but definitely an interesting one.
I'm sorry. I can't. When it comes to pain, I'm an absolute bitch. Like I'm not gonna lie. I hate being, because of like my chronic illnesses. Like I'm always in some sort of pain, and like when they're flaring, I'm in nothing but pain. And I don't think I could sit there and just shove my legs into the lava and sit there and watch, because it's not like an instant thing. Like they're gonna burn and catch on fire and then crisp off. Like, and even though it's gonna be a cauterized wound and I'll probably pass out from the pain, until I pass out, I'm going to be, I couldn't do it. Eating slimy pussy is not gonna kill me. It's gonna be disgusting and it may taste weird, but
It's
I
gonna
can get the
mentally
taste out
kill
of
you.
I can.
He's done
maybe.
it before.
I've gone down
You'll
on
be
some.
mentally
I've
scarred
gone down
entirely.
on some hut-like women. I will say that, but it's not. It's I couldn't do the legs, man. I could not. I absolutely could not.
100% Nikita chooses to go down on zero.
Chooses no. If I was forced into it, absolutely. You gotta do what you gotta. Gots to see it through, my boy. Gots to see it through. All right, Hunter.
I still
Or
got
would
nothing.
she?
You had prep for this.
No,
No,
I
I have
hadn't.
nothing.
No, I didn't.
You knew about this before the podcast. You had
No, I
like
didn't. No, for real, I didn't.
Mhm.
I
Ask
knew
him.
like halfway through.
That's
Maybe.
still more time than I've had. All right, I'm still thinking of something disgusting.
You don't have to.
Okay,
It
I
doesn't
got
have to be disgusting. I'm the disgusting
Oh.
one. Okay, go
Maybe.
Rampage.
It's not as exciting as Nikitas, obviously.
I
but it's I mean it's a tough one. Would you rather be hunted by Din or by Cad Bane?
Enjoying.
Dinjarin.
Dinjarin.
You think he's worse at it?
It's
No,
not
I
that I
feel
think
like
he's
he's got
worse
more
at it.
He's got more
Yeah,
sympathy.
yeah, absolutely. Cad Bane is a ruthless motherfucker.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cad Bane is actually my favorite from the canon timeline. He's my favorite bounty hunter. In Legends,
but-
it's definitely Boba, but like that dude is heartless.
But is there a chance that you would have something to offer Cad Bane to where
Nope.
then you could turn him onto your side? Like Din Djarin has honor to where if he has a job, he's going to carry out the job no matter what you offer him, and except for the child situation. but in most respects, when he has a job, he's carrying it out. I feel like Cad Bane has he has the ability to change his loyalties if you have something to offer him.
I feel like Cad may not have honor. I wouldn't call it honor, but he does have like integrity. Like if you pay him to do a job, I don't even like anybody else offering like yes, the Mandalorian mercenaries have a thing where like they get paid to do a job, they do the job, right? I
Right.
think Cad Bane's just a little more extreme. Like he gets paid to do the job and he gets it done as well as doing his like sick fuck stuff on the side, but it gets done.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, because he got to keep up his like reputation as a bounty hunter.
Exactly.
Yeah. I think I'd probably, you guys have made a good argument. I'm gonna have to go with Din Djarin in that one too. Then
All right.
So
I
you're
got
originally
one.
Cad Bane?
I wasn't sure. I wanted to hear arguments on both sides, and I had a thought, and I provided it, and you guys talked me out of it. So I'm gonna go with Din Djarin.
All right. So, would you rather be a protocol droid or a weak way?
Oh, what now?
Okay,
A
wait.
weak way.
Is a
Do you
weak
know
way the hammerhead looking things?
No.
No, they're the like comedic relief stupid ones.
They're like
How
the
the fuck you-
drunks
how
of
you
the
spell
Star
that?
Wars universe.
the fuck is-
QUAY, sorry. QUAY.
What?
Honda Anaka is a weak way.
Yeah.
Oh, like the space pirates.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
But like
protocol
Hondo
droid.
is a very intelligent weak way.
Yeah,
okay. Well, I want to be Hondo then. Yeah.
I'd be a protocol droid.
Okay, am I like a typical protocol droid or am I a C3PO protocol
You're a
droid?
C3PO.
Oh,
6 million
fuck,
forms of
man.
communication.
Nah, I'm already an annoying bitch enough in this life. I can't be it in a second life. Give me the weak way.
I mean, at least like the protocol droids are like they're worth something, right? Like space
Yes, but
pirates, bro.
like,
They don't do shit the entire.
but he said
Anytime you see them.
specifically, a C-3PO like protocol droid. No.
Yeah, but you still worth something. Like these guys, they like fucking you sneeze on them the wrong way, they're gone.
I'll be a space pirate. I'll fucking be a space pirate. I don't want to be annoying bitch part 2 goldenrod version. Like, no.
Like in all of like the animated Clone Wars series, I'm pretty sure the weak way have died the most.
In all of the Star Wars, the weak way died the most.
No,
And they were
yeah,
just like all bitches left and right.
I'm not switching my position on this one. I'll take weak way.
Also, I only ever said that Nikita would be the C-3PO. Y'all
Well,
can be whatever protocol droid you want.
That's first off, that's racist. Second, why me? Why just me?
Because you hate C-3PO enough that it's great. Everybody else here is just like, yeah, he's kind of annoying. You're the kind of guy who throws out
No, shut up.
TOS phrases when you hear about C-3PO.
Bro, you got me.
So,
Yeah, I was heated the second y'all brought C-3PO into fuck, marry, kill. Like I just, he gotta die.
What's that one protocol droid that used a fucking gun? I can't remember what he was.
They use the fucking gun.
Yeah, he had a whole fucking.
IG-88?
No, that's
No,
not a protocol.
that's not a protocol droid.
Or,
That's an assassin droid.
or assassin droid, yeah. Protocol droid that had a gun.
Yeah, he was a bounty hunter, wasn't he?
oh, you're
That's
talking.
bad.
I know what you're talking about. That wasn't a protocol droid. I do know what you're talking about, but that wasn't a protocol droid.
Hey, Brick 3PO, can you give me a
Yeah.
fact check on I5YQ? Was I5YQ
Arlom.
originally a protocol droid?
Arlom
Yes,
is a protocol
he is
droid.
a modified protocol droid.
Who, I5YQ?
Yes.
Oh,
Orlom is a protocol droid, and he's a bounty hunter.
who?
Orlom. I'll post a
Orlom.
picture.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I don't know him.
See, that's who I thought you were talking about. I just didn't think he was a protocol droid.
Yeah, he's a
Okay.
protocol droid.
I
I
was
mean, you
wrong.
can see from
Yeah.
his chest. I didn't realize that either. Huh.
His
That
protocol
had
is
to be.
fucking schwacking bitches. That's his protocol.
Yeah, I'm taking the droid. Fuck being a weak way.
Nah, I'm be well. I'm linchpinned here because
You don't have a choice.
yeah. So I gotta be a weak way. I'm not gonna be fucking C-3PO. Okay, you can't make me be my own hate boner. Like that's just illegal.
Plus, like if you're a protocol droid, you are programmed to do whatever your maker designed you to do. Like you basically have no free will. So I don't know. That's why I would want to be a weak way. I might die earlier, but at least I have free will.
And I feel like a weak way is my only chance to truly be like a space redneck. So like I'm kind of cool with that because I definitely can't be a redneck in real life. So
I mean, you can. What's
You can
stopping
pretend.
you? Yeah, what's
the
stopping
color
you?
of my skin.
You
So
can pretend.
Huh? Hello? I can pretend?
You could go
All right.
Michael Jackson. That might work.
Oh, all right, yeah, I'll just develop vitiligo. Don't worry. It's super easy, I hear.
We can figure it out. It's 2024.
surely technology has advanced enough for me to become a white man. All right, guys. Well, that has been our bonus episode. Thank you so much once again, Mr. Rampage, for not only being on our main episode, but for our bonus episode too. Guys, I will be sure to include his links to both his Twitter and to his YouTube page where you can check out his awesome reviews of Star Wars books that he is currently reading. He is going in chronological order, doing both canon and legends for those of you who did not tune into our main episode. So be sure to give him a follow. He has some amazing content. We have some wonderful interactions on Twitter. Be sure to follow him on both of those platforms. And be sure to follow us on all platforms. Twitter at Force Unscripted and The Force Unscripted on all major podcasting platforms. But until next time, peace out, Girl Scouts. May the Force be with you, and we will see you on the next one.